Greetings, this is Stellar Flurry, and today I'll be playing Infinity Nikki by Etched. And we're going to be doing the new event quest, which, if I remember correctly, colors etched in time. Which I don't remember very well, but... Oh, chest!
Nikki, looks like someone collapsed on the ground over there.
Let's go check on them.
Oh no! And Nikki Nikki's calling
just one step away from the mythic realm. I can't stop. Who are you? My head. It hurts. Where am I?
I'm Nikki, and this is Momo. We were just passing by when we saw you'd collapsed. We came to check on you. Are you okay? What's your name?
Yes, please tell us your name. Then we can get you at least to a doctor.
Wangchen. Thank you for waiting until I woke up. I'll never forget your kindness. I came here in search of materials for my painting. It's not finished yet, so I better hurry back.
You look like you might need to rest a bit more. Why don't you tell us about the painting you're making? Maybe we can help you.
I haven't repaid your kindness yet. I wouldn't want to trouble you further. Besides, if I told you, I'm sure you would think that I'm not being very realistic.
People say I'm unrealistic when I tell them about my dreams too. But as long as you believe in what you're doing, you shouldn't worry about what others think. Please, Miss Wangjun, tell us more.
We need more details. We like to be involved in trying to solve things. It's our current kind of thing.
I want to restore a mural that leads to the mythic realm.
Okay.
Centuries ago, Lin Lang was home to an artistic master who restored murals. Legend has it that when she was young, she came here and found a mural that led to the mythic realm. She claimed that the mural contained eternal beauty, flowers that never withered, and an ever-vibrant afterglow. And that every dazzling moment that's ever existed was inside of it, immortalized forever and ever. A single glance was enough to shake someone to the core. Looking a little closer, it would feel like they traverse against countless landscapes and witness the splendor of 1,000 years. If I could just see that mythic realm for myself, I would have no regrets.
That sounds incredible. Does it really exist?
Many have set out in search of it, but they've all returned empty-handed. People say it's all a bunch of nonsense. But if Lady Shiyin never saw the eternal beauty of that mythic realm, how could she have developed such extraordinary restoration techniques?
Here's the practice, training, I'm gonna guess a lot of trial and error.
An eternal realm that so many people wanted to see. What a shame it would be if it were never uncovered. Miss Wangjun, did you ever find it?
I have. Time has not been kind to it, however. Most of it is in pretty bad shape. But once I can restore it, I think that maybe, just maybe, I'll get to see that realm for myself. Unfortunately, My health has been on the decline.
I've noticed. A lot of coughing.
We can help. Just tell us where to go and we'll get started.
You believe me? You would help me? Good.
You notice how it seems like she's at least, what would that be, like 5 feet apart?
Miss
Enough
Nikki,
space from the coughing.
please, follow me. The mural is hidden in the cave ahead. I've cleaned up more than half of the mural already. Soon, we'll be able to enter the realm.
Miss Wangjun.
I'm fine. It's a chronic condition I've had since childhood. I'm used to it.
Are you an asthmatic?
Restoring the mural and entering that realm to see its eternal beauty will help me forget this pain.
Of course, there's a lot of things it could be.
It should be just up ahead. Wait, this is the entrance to the cave. How did this giant boulder get in the way?
I feel like I've seen this before. Wait a second. It's like those projected shadows. The boulder is probably just a disguise. I'll try using my Shadow Shatter ability.
Nikki, use your Shadow Shatter ability to deal with this thing.
You bet.
Whew, the path's clear again. Achoo! So much for the mythic realm. I've never seen so much dust.
As dusty as it is, it must have left countless people speechless back in its heyday. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. Miss Wangjun, is this the mural that leads to the mythic realm?
Indeed, it is. How strange. I clearly remember carefully dusting it a few days ago. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me?
Is that so? Maybe the mythic realm is testing us. With me and Momo helping, we'll get it done in no time.
Thank you, young miss. It's just... this mural needs to be cleaned with extra care. Lady Shiyin detailed her method in some notes nearby. Wait a moment. The notebook. Where did it go? I can't seem to remember at all.
Hey, you just woke up. It makes sense that your memory's a little hazy. Come on, we'll help you look for it. It's just a notebook after all. It's not like it flew away or anything.
Let's see. What's over here?
Miss Wangjun, come take a look at this booklet I found. Is this the notebook you were talking about?
Well, it could be.
Yes, these are Lady Shiyin's notes. I remember reading this over and over, and yet I can't remember much of the content. Oh well, I'll just...
Arriving in the mist, meeting atop the clouds. I wonder what Lady Shiyin really saw back then.
Lady Sheen's Notes, Fragment 1. I had only intended a carefree journey, yet somehow I stumbled into this secluded, isolated place. I fear I won't be able to leave anytime soon. Since I'm here, I'll make the best of it. Today I discovered a mural in a nearby cave. Good heavens! Even in this ruined state, thickly covered in dust, its majesty still shines through. I must be out of my mind, thinking of restoring it, my childhood training in painting. I wonder how much of it will suffice. This is no small undertaking. Well then, if I can truly bring it back to life, to witness such a mythic realm with my own eyes, then the journey will not have been in vain.
According to legend, Lady Shiyin was originally an artist, In a twist of fate, she stumbled upon this place and saw that realm. As if enlightened by what she had witnessed, her ambitions changed, and she vowed to become a mural restorer. After leaving this place, she traveled across the world and dedicated her life to mural restoration. She was one of the most well-known and respected artists in Linlang history. Sadly, it's said she kept trying to find her way back to this place, but she never quite could.
Alright, this page says diddly squat about cleaning a mural. Let's look at the next page.
A piece of paper fell out. I can't make out what's written on it except for a date and a few words. Shifang in the city. Do you know what this means, Miss Wangjun?
I don't. Perhaps it was just something Lady Shiyin slipped in for some reason. Let's see the next page.
Look at these notes in the margins. The handwriting is a little different from the rest.
Lady Sheen's Notes, Fragment 2. What a huge undertaking. I have lost my mind to take this on. Well, now I've started. I can't just let it go unfinished. Today I continue practice standing, or standing practice. Holding my breath, keeping my hands steady, day after day of this. I fear I could turn into stone myself. Shifang's owner passed by for a few days and kept laughing at me, saying, "Sit in the stone cave like a hermit," and calling me Stone Hermit. Laughs aside, one day I'll leave him completely stunned. I see now, every raised surface must be spotless, down to the cracks, or it won't adhere properly to the base. The surface is manageable, a soft brush will do, but what about the cracks? How should I handle those? Below are some margin notes written in different handwriting, with less swear. Side note, use a dust blower to remove dirt from the cracks, then carefully brush the surface with a soft brush. Be meticulous, keep your hands steady, and never make a mistake.
In search of the mythic realm, I dragged this frail body out to sea, again and again, nearly losing my life to the storms. I thought I was dreaming at first when I saw this cave. It wasn't until I saw all of the notes left by Lady Shiyin that I finally believed I was standing before the legendary mural. So I stayed, and dedicated my mind and body to cleaning the mural. But I had to take a lot of breaks due to my poor health, leaning against the wall to catch my breath. And often I would faint like I did today.
I understand how much you want to restore this mural, but please remember that your health should always be your first priority.
But I have to find that mythic realm. It's truly all I care about. I'm still not sure how the mural got covered in dust all over again after I just cleaned it. But it doesn't matter. I'm really sorry. I know you mean well, but I'm on my last legs over here. All I truly care about is finding a way to restore the mural, even if it costs me my life.
Miss Wangjun, please don't say that. We'll figure out a way.
Yeah, you're not alone. We might not have any experience restoring murals, but Nikki is really smart. With her here, we'll get this mural squeaky clean in no time.
Well, you know, that's the hope at least.
Miss Nikki, Momo, it must be fate's mercy that I met you.
Yeah, now go to the doctor while we clean the mural.
You have my gratitude. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay.
That was quick. That was easy.
I can see some of the lines. Wow, this is gorgeous.
Indeed. It reminds me of I once saw a similar mural when I was young. My health's been poor ever since I was little. Doctors said it would be a miracle if I lived past 20. So much of my life was staring at dark black medicine bottles and glaring at the white walls of the courtyard. But that same year, half of a nearby cliff collapsed. To everyone's surprise, behind all the rubble was a beautiful mural. Everyone rushed to see it. I had never seen colors like that before. It was as if the world's dreams and vastness, its rainbows and its rivers and mountains, all had been ground into ink and painted on the stone wall. For a moment, it felt like more than a painting.
It's really well done.
It was a window into another world. I looked and looked, and for the first time, it felt like life wasn't always pale and short, but also vibrant and everlasting. Unfortunately, people back then didn't know how valuable that mural was. With no one trying to preserve it, its colors faded in the sun and wind, layer by layer. Soon, it was gone.
Seeing something so beautiful fade away, but being unable to help.
Indeed, it's a regret I can't shake off. That's when I decided to become a pigment artisan. I wanted to preserve the colors I saw. Everyone in my family disapproved of my decision. They said I'd be working with dangerous minerals and plants, that I would only get sicker. But what else could I do? Fate had decided I would live the life of a dewdrop, colorless and fleeting. The only thing I could hope for was to make my life as vibrant as I could, to fill it with endless color.
What
only
smooth
for a moment.
lines. So lively and free. Every stroke is full of life. I can't wait to see how vivid it will look once we've restored the colors.
Wait a sec. It looks like the mural's flaking.
Flaking?
Look at the surface. See those small pieces peeling away from the base? We're going to need to deal with those before we can move on to coloring. With something like paper, you can just glue it back together. But with murals, what are you supposed to do?
Lady Shiyin wrote about flaking in her notes. I wonder if she might have written down any helpful tips on that loose page.
Shurifeng, in the city.
Maybe we'll find something once we enter the city.
Then we'd better hurry. Let's set off right away.
Okay. Go. Oh no! She almost fell.
I can't.
Miss Wangjun!
Why now? Of all times. It was only...
That's not true, Miss Wangjun. Why don't you stay here and rest, okay? Momo and I can gather more clues. Don't you try...
Yeah, you don't seriously think we can't handle
I think
something
all
as
the-
simple as gathering information, right? That's our whole thing.
I think all the dust in there also made it worse for her because it sounds like she's got something going on with her lungs, and if it's been a long time standing condition, you know, I'm surprised she's still walking around right now and she hasn't been completely set to a bed.
I didn't mean... It's just that this has always been my dream, and now I'm burdening the two of you, people I've only just met.
So you do trust us. It's settled. Momo and I will go into the city and find out what we can, and you'll stay here. Once we're back, we'll go see that realm together.
Thank you. Maybe I could look through the notebook for something we can use.
Okay, then it's decided. 2 fronts, 1 goal. Momo, let's go check out Saye.
Oh, another chest. Don't mind if I do.
I wasted so many Wanqiang coins last time. If I have to ask for expert help on top of that... Heaven and earth are no match for the ingenuity of Baijiao Hall. As long as you've got Wanqiang coins, we'll be here to help you solve your problems, guaranteed.
What a coincidence. I'd like to ask you something, Miss Jin. Do you know what Shifeng in the city is?
Shifeng in the city? Ah, yes. I've heard rumors about it around town. I'd be happy to tell you about it, if you're sincere.
Oh, you want money.
Let me check how many won.
Whoa! Okay, we're gonna pay this?
Miss Jin seemed... Oh, we're plenty sincere, Miss Jin. But I couldn't help but notice you seemed troubled when we walked in. I'm sure we could help you take care of whatever's bothering you. I think this serendipitous bond is more valuable than a couple of Wanxiang coins, wouldn't you say?
Ha! Those experts in Ye acted like they knew everything, but not a single one gave me any useful advice. But you, my dear, you seem to have a few tricks up your sleeve. Fine. If you can solve my problem, I'll let you ask me 3 questions. And if you can't help, it'll be full price for you, little lady.
Deal. Just tell me what you need.
Gladly. I've been thinking of renovating our storefront so that anyone can tell that we're the most famous shop in all of the Wanxiang realm from a single glance. The colorful, clever, and crafty Baijiao Hall. It has to be vibrant like the Chroma Faces and exquisite like the Zhouhua Pavilion. Its brilliance must be exuberant and eye-catching without a shred of tackiness. Think you can handle all that?
Show styling theme. Oh, let's hope I can do that.
If you can transform my...
Elegant. Oh, put that back. Okay. It just says for elegant.
Not bad. You don't see designs this creative in Ye. I suppose it's time I hold up my end of the bargain. Just for today, you're allowed to ask me 3 questions. We at Baijiao Hall never go back on our promises.
That's great. Miss Jin, I'd like to know... Miss Jin, I'd like to ask, what is Shifeng in the city?
Ah, you must be looking for the Shifeng pawn shop. It's the strangest in all of Ye. Bring in something especially odd, and you're guaranteed a good deal. The current owner, Goldsmile, sees value in anything. He once spent 100 coins on a broken vase. Goodness, he may as well be running a charity with how many coins he just gives away. I wouldn't be surprised if that shop went bankrupt tomorrow. Well, that's all I know. Anything else you'd like to ask?
There is something else I'd like to know.
About rumors and the mural.
Miss Jin, are there any rumors in this city about a mural?
The mural? That's funny. Whenever the locals would start to forget about that thing over the centuries, another human like you would go on and on about the legend and yada yada. I went there myself way back when to see what the fuss was about. I never saw any treasure, just a dusty old painting. But the shop you asked about does have a crown jewel that seems to have something to do with the mural. They say it was pawned by the first human mural restorer that found this place. Everyone who's ever owned that shop has kept it in safe storage, claiming it's not for sale unless someone shows them a special token. They're not nearly as reasonable as I am. No amount of money will get you that jewel.
Reasonable? Sounds more like they're all chasing after the money.
Well, that's all I know. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Yeah.
There is...
What's this note?
This note looks pretty old to me.
It may be very faded, but I'd recognize one of these anywhere. It's a pawn shop receipt. I wonder what your ancestor could have pawned. Surely it can't be valuable enough to warrant coming back for it, after so many years.
So this torn piece of paper is a receipt from the
It sounds like the crown jewel at the pawn shop originally belonged to Lady Shiyin. We should head over there and get it back, Nikki.
Just show the receipt to Goldsmile. Even though I wouldn't do business with him in a million years, he's really not a bad guy. Plus, he's got a good memory. I'm sure he'll recognize it. His shop's not far from here. Head down the street, and you should see it.
Thank you, Miss Jin. We'll head to the pawn shop and ask about it.
Okay, Millennium in colors. Up the gold smile.
Take a look at this colorful glaze worth 100 gold coins. Oh, this exotic pet of yours. So round, so shiny. 100. I'm willing to pay 100 gold to keep this little guy as my shop's crown jewel. What do you say, dear customer?
No one buys Momo.
Only 100? I'm worth way more than... Wait, we're not here to pawn me.
Momo is my treasured companion. I'll need at least 1,000.
Exactly.
Nikki!
I'm a treasure.
Nikki!
No, wait, Nikki, don't leave me here.
Mr. Goldsmile, we're actually here to reclaim an item that someone pawned here a long time ago. Here, this is the receipt.
This is... By Chroma. You're trying to reclaim our crown jewel, passed down through generations.
Wow. I wasn't expecting this treasure of yours to actually be from
But you see, this treasure has been handled by 12 different pawn shop owners, and none of us knew what was inside. What's even more special is that it's paired with a Wangshan record that was custom made to record a super long message. But the rules state that it can only be played to the person who claims it. And it doesn't stop there. We at the Shifang Pawn Shop have a centuries-old rule that both the original owner and receipt are required to reclaim any item, except for this one. I've been cleaning this thing every day from the moment I took over this shop. I've heard every cling and clang that's rattled from inside. My heart itches to know what's in there.
You've been carefully cleaning this box every day and keeping it completely scratch-free after all these years?
But wait,
You must really value trust.
he's been rattling it around while cleaning it. That's not good.
Well, of course. The most important thing in the pawn business is to follow the rules. Dear customer, since you came to reclaim this, it must mean you're a descendant of that human who brought it here, right? Tell me, when your ancestor came... Don't tell me she came across something even better and forgot all about the mural and her old friend here.
No. Actually, we're here on someone else's behalf. We aren't very familiar with Lady Shiyin ourselves, but we heard that she became a master mural artist after returning to the Linlong Empire, and left behind countless masterpieces. I'm sure she wanted to visit this place again, but she couldn't find her way back.
What a shame. The owner who made the deal with Lady Shiyin still visits me from time to time. She always says she's waiting for her old friend to return so they can restore that mural together. Well, enough sad talk. Dear customers, I take it you brought enough to pay for the item, right? I really want to find out what's inside this box.
Oh, I'm sorry. This receipt is so faded that we don't actually know how much we'd need.
Don't worry. This crown jewel of ours won't cost you millions. It's the same price as when the deal was made. Not a...
I guess it's...
I have 10,000, I hope?
Fantastic! Finally, the crown jewel returns to its rightful owner. Come, it's time...
Seeing you so excited has got me impatient too. Go ahead and play it, Mr. Goldsmile.
Please, no need for a grand farewell. People come and go. Such is the way of life. I'm already extremely fortunate to have found a friend in you and to have witnessed this miracle. My only regret is failing to restore that mural.
What? Nikki, did I hear that wrong? If Lady Shiyin didn't restore the mural before she left, then...
Don't jump to conclusions, Momo. Let's hear the rest of it first.
Yeah, there's probably more to it.
I can still recall the moment when I first laid my eyes on the mural. I felt like I was gazing into a world of light and colors, as if I had stumbled upon an eternal beauty like nothing I'd ever seen. However, the paint layer of that mural was flaking, its surface curling up like scales. After clearing away the dust, I modified the tools I had into an infusion tube, mixed an adhesive, and attempted to secure the peeling flakes. But the area was difficult to control with precision. All I could do at the time is reinforce the rock face in the mural to prevent further deterioration.
Sounds like she ran into the same problem as us.
Alas, I've done all I can. It is time for me to leave. Before coming here, I was traveling around aimlessly, unaware of my life's purpose. I felt so lost and uncertain about my future. Now, as I leave this place with regret, I can see my life's ambition clear as day. I want to accomplish so much in the art of mural painting, but I know so little about it. So I must study. I'll surely get better the more I research. After a while, if I can return to this place, I'll come fetch the tools and finish what I started. If I cannot return, so be it. Eventually, someone will come who will have what it takes. When that happens, the mural will be restored, and your jaw will drop.
Oh, so that's how it is. Interesting. Interesting. Dear customers, why do you look so gloomy?
I don't know what to make of it. Lady Shuyan didn't restore the mural at all. Didn't even mention any realm. And that eternal beauty just sounded like her imagination, didn't it?
Maybe the mythic realm and eternal beauty were just words Lady Shuyan used to describe the mural she loved so much. The whole legend sounds like it could have come from some big misunderstanding. What we heard just now is the real story.
Then what...
I don't know yet.
My dear customers, I'm not sure what's troubling you so, but if you ask me, nothing's more precious than that which perseveres. An idea that can spark an obsession that lasts hundreds of years? Now that's priceless. I'll make you an offer. 100, nope, 10,000. And I'll take your story, along with this legend, off your hands. Ah, of course, the mural. Can I also...
I'm afraid that's not for sale, Mr. Goldsmile. Although, you do make a good point. Now that we've got what we came for, we should head back to find our friend.
But of course...
We're back.
Miss Wangjun, look what we found.
Huh? Are those tools for restoring murals? They look ancient. Where did you find them? They're really well preserved.
Just in a shop in town. Apparently she had a holding.
These were entrusted to a friend by Lady Shuyin. The Shifang pawn shop's been keeping them all this time, just waiting for someone with the receipt to reclaim them.
So these actually belong to Lady Shuyin. Wonderful. That means the legend is true.
Hang on, Miss Wangjun. About the mythic realm. I'm afraid the legend you heard isn't Lady Shuyin's personal experience, but a story created by generations of people who only knew parts of her story.
Miss Nikki, please continue.
Lady Shuyin's message actually didn't mention any kind of supernatural realm. Just a beautiful mural.
I worked so hard to swim to the bank and followed the traces of those who came before. Seeing how narrow the cave was in that dusty mural, I felt myself starting to doubt. So the mythic realm is fake, right? A hoax, a made-up legend, nothing more to it. How fitting. The answer I've been searching for all my life turned out to be nothing. All the beauty in this world will eventually fade. An inevitable end.
But think of all the things you've seen on your journey.
Wait a minute. I don't think eternal beauty means that something will never fade or gather dust. Take this mural and the one you saw as a kid. They're both traces left by people from 1,000 years ago, but they're still so incredibly awe-inspiring today to the people who see them.
Painted spirits that have endured 1,000 years of erosion. Ideas that connect people of today to those of the past.
That's right. Even after so much time has passed, this mural's beauty still captivates us and everyone who sees it. Doesn't that mean these strokes of the past still live on?
You're absolutely right. How could I not see it?
You were too focused on the eternal beauty and the mythic realm that could possibly be spiritual in nature. You know, you're not the first to want to look for that kind of stuff. And it gave you a hope while enduring your illness.
I saw that eroded mural when I was young, and felt compelled to pursue eternal beauty. I couldn't comprehend the meaning behind it, but I could tell it would be such a shame for its stunning beauty to be lost in time. That was when I devoted myself to the craft of pigments and the study of murals. When I saw this mural in Lady Shuyin's notes, I felt like I was carrying her torch, her legacy. How can we let treasures like these sit in the dark, covered in dust? This eternal beauty must be revealed for all to see.
Exactly. Being eternal doesn't have to mean remaining untouched by time. It can also mean something maintained through generations. Just look at how well these restoration tools have been preserved.
Right when I turned 20, when the doctor said I would die, I stumbled upon this place. Maybe fate was leading me here to finish what Lady Shuyin started. If I can help preserve this mural with my power, so that its beauty touches the hearts of future generations, I think I'll have found the eternity I've been searching for after all. These tools that Lady Shuyin left behind, they might be pretty, but their design is also old.
So, can you still use them?
I can. The only trouble is controlling the amount of adhesive. It wasn't until about a decade ago that someone found inspiration in a child's toy. A little hand pump bulb. By fitting such a bulb onto the infusion tube, we'll be able to control the flow with exquisite precision. I have the modification method written down in one of my notebooks. Let me see. Strange. It's not here. I took it with me on an outing to search for suitable materials. I remember now. I must have dropped it in the forest near the cave.
Don't
Forest
worry,
near
we'll
the
go with
cave.
you.
I wouldn't exactly call this a forest.
I remember tripping and falling somewhere around here.
Miss Wangjun, you're coughing harder than you were before.
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Achoo! So many dried leaves. Maybe the book is hiding under them. Nikki, why not blow the piles of leaves away? Nikki, look! Over here. This looks like a book.
Maybe all that wind covered it in dust. Let's bring it to Miss Wangjun.
So this is how it is. I should have known.
Miss Wang-jun, we found the book. Wait, what's in that?
Nothing. I'm glad you found it. As for this is the paint I made. Seeing it brought back a few memories. When I first started learning to make pigments, my hands weren't strong enough to hold a pestle. I started to get blisters, which popped and formed scabs. Those tore, and then...
Sounds painful.
My mother would cry and try to get me to stop. She'd say I wasn't just grinding down the ores, but her heart and my own life, too. But if I'd stopped, I would have gone back to how I was before. There was no way to live.
I see. So that must be why you've been rushing to get this done. You're afraid that if you don't, you won't be able to hold your tools or see any colors for much longer.
In the end, it was all for naught. This box of paint has all dried up.
Miss Wang-jun, it's fine. We'll make new paint with you after we restore the mural.
Miss Nikki, please don't worry. I'm not upset over it. What a life I've lived. The first half was spent confined to that small courtyard, with my medicine as my only company. Then I finally saw the mural that made me yearn for so much more. I drifted from place to place, searching for the mythic realm. The journey was rough, but fulfilling.
As long as you've achieved your dream, I'd say you've had a life well lived.
Indeed. Besides, fate has been really kind to me. To think, right before my end, I got to meet people as kind and compassionate as you. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid I would still be obsessing over that mural.
Nikki and I are glad to have met you too.
Now that the mural is about to be restored to its former glory, my wish has been fulfilled. I have no regrets. A simple thank you cannot express my gratitude.
Miss Wang-jun, why are you talking like that?
I think I just got rid.
Then let's finish the tools as soon as we can.
Let's color the mural. It feels like only yesterday that I saw the mural and sailed across the sea. Miss Nikki, Momo, I'm so fortunate to have met you. Why is she not talking now when there was voice dialogue for the whole thing until this moment? With pigments finally prepared, the mural's rich light color will once again be revealed to the world. Start painting. Interact with the mural and select a colored area to begin coloring. Okay. Select a color to start collecting current area. Oh, I hope I can do this right. Use the correct colors that will increase the mural's restoration accuracy. Once the restoration reaches 100%, the coloring is complete. Okay. What's this? It's like a reddish brown. This?
Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color?
Hmm. Dang it, I messed up. I'm kind of confused because some of this is like filling in automatically and some of it isn't.
Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color?
That's the color that works. What am I missing exactly?
Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? The colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced.
There we go.
I totally knew Nikki could do it.
Look at it.
So beautiful.
It is.
So now they're hallucinating?
Miss Wang-Jun?
Where'd she
I
go?
fell for colors and this mural, obsessed until a kindred spirit eased my heart and fulfilled my dream. Shining like a rainbow, guiding me home. May your life be like these apsaras, light and free, ethereal, unrestrained. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I have no regrets.
Wow, that looked a lot brighter in the cutscene.
Nikki, what happened to Miss Wang-Jun? She just disappeared.
She said she was obsessed with making paint for the mural. Maybe what we really saw was a manifestation of her obsession over not being able to restore the mural when she found it. No wonder. That must be why the mural was covered in that thick layer of dust, even though she said she'd just finished cleaning most of it.
Makes sense.
The notes she left in the margins, the dried up paint? She must have found this mural a very long time ago.
How could that be? Then she didn't make it past 20 after all. Does that mean all her hard work was for nothing?
I don't think so. This mural, it wouldn't be here without her. Miss Wang-Jun kept saying that her poor health held her back from achieving all that she wanted to. But she managed to travel across the sea and find this lost mural, even though all she had was her childhood inspiration in a legend she didn't know was true or not. To restore it and preserve it, so that future generations would get to experience its majesty. Miss Wang-Jun, is this what you wished for people to see?
Nikki, do you think Miss Wang-Jun finally found eternal beauty?
Well, technically, if she's a spirit and she's gone into the next realm and she's didn't age past 21, you could see that morbidly as her finding eternal beauty because, well, she's a spirit. And she did not become really old. And I feel like our spirit also takes the shape of our experiences, and who knows, maybe we look like when we're younger when we pass on. Who knows?
I think nothing in this world is eternal in and of itself. Murals erode, paint fades, even legends start to blur after years of retelling them. But there have always been people as pure of heart as Miss Wang-Jun, who never stop pursuing and preserving what they cherish. That's how beauty endures through generations. Their love makes it eternal. Maybe she's part of that mythic realm now. Surrounded by vibrant colors and ethereal clouds as she walks through the millennia. Miss Wang-Jun, I will restore the rest of the mural. One day, someone else will stand before it, tracing its lines, guessing its story, dreaming of journeying through a mythic realm beyond this wall of stone.
Okay. A Millennium in Colors. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like, hit subscribe. I will bring more Infinity Nikki content in the future, as well with side quests and any of the event quests. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a stellar evening and a stellar day, and I'll see you in the next video.